Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity Church of Sun Lakes. A beautiful rainy day on our first day of 2023. I'm Julia Norton. I've been at this particular Unity Church for 13 years and I love it. Came here fresh from Colorado and not really wanting to be here, but I came here and I felt at home. And Reverend Tony was our minister. And she just spoke to my heart, and the music was wonderful, and I'm still here.
You can't leave ever.
I can't leave ever, huh? Okay, we're going to start with some music from Dennis Hubert, our resident licensed Unity minister.
Where's Jeannie? Unity teacher. Reverend Jeannie is taking her day off. She gets 1 day off a month.
1 day off a month.
So, Mr. Dennis is going to be helping.
And now Doris Doris swing by the doors. Okay, you're going to have to
Are the oohs? Ooh. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light, the music in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Ooh, one more ooh. Ooh, swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light, bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Ooh, I'm not holding it in anymore. I learned to keep out loud. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about lending. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. Lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light, bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Ooh, there's a voice that I've heard for years. I learned to keep it inside, but now it's coming in loud and clear. I want a deeper life. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about comfort and smiles. It's about love, it's about kindness, it's about hearts open wide. It's about love, it's about passion, it's about taking a chance. It's about love, it's about service, it's about lending a hand. About lending a hand. Swing wide the doors, the time is right. Swing wide the doors to let in the light, bring in the dawn for humankind. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Swing wide the doors of this heart of mine. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to teach you guys a new song. My bad. I'll never do that again.
You can't walk in front of the speaker with the mic down.
You may see.
There you go.
I am healthy, so don't like the doorbell. I am healthy and whole. I am healthy and whole. Sing that again. I am healthy and whole. I am healthy and whole. Every cell in my body's blessed and well and made of God. So I am healthy and whole. 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 Every cell in my body's blessed and well and made of God. So I am healthy and whole. 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 Beautiful.
Would anyone like to open with prayer
I
today?
forgot about that.
I know you did.
I'd like to.
Would I like to? Okay, just add it to everything else.
That's it.
Okay, close your eyes and go within and know that God is there. The universe is there, answering and listening to everything we ask, everything we are grateful for, and it comes back to us. If we love the rain, it brings us this beautiful green grass and the pretty flowers we'll have in the spring. And we thank you for a new year, new beginnings, where we open our hearts and our minds and our souls to the love and the light of God. And we share it with the world and our community, and so it is.
So it is.
Okay, welcome, friends. You know I'm new at this, right? We don't have anybody new here, right? No? Happy New Year, everybody.
Yes, Happy New Year.
We're so glad to be here and start another year. Well, why don't we say this for everyone here and everyone that can't be here and all of our online community. Okay. We love you, we bless you, and we welcome you. Thank you.
I think Ellen is back, so
Ellen is here, yes, Ellen. We hold you in our hearts continually.
So
special love.
this is an amazing community.
Mhm.
They have, it's just been so wonderful, so wonderful.
We love
I know, I went through that a couple of years ago, so I know right where you're at. Everybody is so grateful. Okay, it is birthday Sunday. Does anybody have a birthday in January? Lori, yay! So let's sing our happy birthday. Yes, Dennis, you have the voice, I do not.
Would you like to stand? Check. It's on. Yeah, I can hear it slightly. There we go. All right. La 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 la. Happy birthday to you. There's no one like you. Uniquely created. I love knowing you. I bless you with life and abundance galore. God bless you, my loved one, and have many more.
Happy birthday. Okay, I get to read the daily word today. And it's January 1st, 2023. I have a little book, so. It's fresh start, centered in God. I create a fresh new life. I begin this year with renewed enthusiasm and a fresh perspective. I feel vibrantly alive as I realize that all the love, wisdom, energy, and strength of God are mine to express in my life right now. Grateful for the lessons of life experience, I release past disappointments with a forgiving heart. I find harmony in my relationships as I look beyond differences and focus on the divine life and love that unite all people. I go about my work seeking to serve others with a humble heart. I find ways to develop and evolve my skills and nurture my talents, allowing me to continue to grow and learn. This year I will thrive in all areas of life as I feel God's presence everywhere I go and in everything I do. I'm going to repeat that as an affirmation, and let's all repeat it with me, okay? This year, I will thrive in all areas of life.
I will thrive in all areas of life
As I feel God's presence everywhere.
as I feel God's presence everywhere.
Everywhere I go and in everything I do.
Everywhere I go and in everything I do.
That's good. Okay, from Revelations 21:5, and the one who was seated on the throne said, "See, I am making all things new." And that is today, starting fresh. Okay, we have a prayer for the Unity Church. The prayer group put this together several months ago. We have expanded. I know we have a low count right now, but we have a lot of new people since we've been doing this prayer. So let's repeat it. Unity Church of Sun Lakes is a beacon of love and light. We welcome all with open hearts and open arms to express their divine potential. We come together in oneness in creating peace, health, and happiness in our church community and the world. Divine order guides our church as it prospers and grows, providing healing, love, hope, and friendship to all, and so it is. Okay. We have Dennis with another song, and then you're going into the lesson.
And then I'm going into the lesson.
And you're going into the lesson and a meditation.
So if you haven't gotten your white stone and pencil, there's some on the table. Please grab one if you would like to participate in the ceremony that we're going to be doing after the message. This is a little song that I wrote. It's kind of funny. It's called Here because I had written a song for a friend to sing at her senior recital for college. And the day of the performance, she texted me and said, "Are you here?" Well, I had forgotten all about it. I was in the grocery store. I'm going to take this other mic.
I turned it off.
So she,
Oh,
sorry guys.
That wasn't
I
me.
said I wouldn't do that again, didn't
That was not me.
I did it again. Can you turn this one down a little? So she said, are you here? And I'm thinking, I'm here at the grocery store. Is she here at the grocery store? And I'm like, yes, I'm here. And then she's like, I don't see you. And then I kind of remembered, oh my God, that concert was today. And it was we were just about done, had the full cart, went through the line and got there just as the concert was ending to tell her that I forgot. But anyway, so I wrote this song Here as kind of a humorous to myself about missing stuff, but I'm always here is kind of the joke. Hit it, Amy! I was supposed to be there Tuesday. I showed up Wednesday instead. I never said what I had to say. She left me standing, her face all red. I thought once I'd made it, everything it'd be alright. But I never really got there, if we're talking truth tonight. I'm always here, wherever I am. I can't be there, no one can. I try and try, you know I care, dear. But by the time that I get there, I'm right back here. I'm right back here. The wedding was set for Friday, a short of Saturday night. A week early, though it's blurry, I remember most of it quite alright. Doing some things different, been thinking clear for a while. I did whatever it took to get here, to walk my darling down the aisle. I'm always here, wherever I am. I can't be there, no one can. I try and try, you know I care, dear. By the time that I get there, I'm right back here. I'm always here, it's always now. I don't quite get it, still somehow it's crystal clear. I can never be there for you, and I'm always here, wherever I am. Can't be there, no one can. I try and try, you know I care, dear. By the time that I get there, I'm right back here. By the time that I get there, I'm right back here. I'm right back here. I'm right back here. I'm right here. Thank you very much. All right, a little lesson. Jeannie is kind enough to let me speak. The church has asked me to take over for her once a month. So you guys are going to be seeing a little more of me. Hopefully that's good.
Yay.
Change is the message. Today being the change. So, we all know change is inevitable. I don't like standing back behind this stand up here. Change is inevitable. Heraclitus said the only constant in life is change. He also said no man steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. And then Robert Gallagher said change is inevitable, except from a vending machine. Let's start off with a joke. So according to, let's see, where did I get this? NationalGeographic.com. The human body replaces approximately 229,166,167.66 cells per day, approximately. According to National Geographic, the universe is expanding at a rate of about 67.36 kilometers per megaparsec. If you don't know what a megaparsec is, I don't either. It is 3.26 million light years. So 67 kilometers per second. The universe is expanding. The North American and Eurasian tectonic plates, they're separated by the mid-Atlantic ridge, and these two continents are moving away from each other at about a rate of 2.5 centimeters per year. That's about 1 inch per year. That doesn't seem like a lot. But over 1 million years, that's going to be a lot. Think of how technology quickly changes. Computers, a computer that I bought 5 years ago, it's not working right anymore, and pretty soon it's going to be dead. And then people, we get old, we transition, people quit their jobs, we get new jobs. But if we're not changing, we're in a rut, right? There's a prevailing assumption that a company must grow or die. And that may or may not be true. They're kind of saying, may or may not be true. Growth for growth's sake isn't always good, right? Call that cancer. So, but humans naturally have the desire to progress. The Ineos group says change is not always a good thing. It may force us out of tired habits and impose better ones on us, but it can also be stressful, costly, and even destructive. But what's important about change is how we anticipate it and how we turn a challenge into how we turn a challenging situation to our own advantage, and not merely because change happens, but because we have developed the ability to adapt and be resilient. Many people hate change, we know that, but others look forward to it. So resistance to change is normal, yet it's a very destructive thing. Tony Robbins says change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change. So I think since change is inevitable, I think we ought to embrace the change. So the first thing we want to do is accept it. According to Harley Therapy Counseling blog, in psychology, acceptance is closely linked to allowing and to the present moment. You're talking about the present moment. So what's happening right here and now? What are you feeling in this moment, and can you allow that to be? So this was a amazing kind of revelation for me when my therapist told me, she said, at any given moment, you are worthy of love. So are you feeling really angry at somebody? You just made a huge mistake? However bad you're feeling about yourself, you're worthy of love right at that given moment. And that really changed my life, because I would bring that in. I was feeling bad about myself, and I'd go, but I'm still worthy of love. And instantly, my attitude would change. Aaron and I were having we don't really have fights, but we get a tone. So he gets a tone. And I always talk to him about his tone. And he's like, I can't help it. I don't know I'm getting a tone. And then finally he's like, I'm starting to get a tone. And I'm like, well, take a breath. Don't get a tone. Because I'm not angry. I'm just confused. And when I'm confused, I get a tone. So I bought us a little marble run for Christmas. It's made out of balsa wood, and it's about 300, 400 pieces, and you put it together. So we're putting this together, and of course, we're both trying to read the directions and figure it out. We just got to spin that thing around to figure out where the new thing goes on it. And he's like, you're getting a tone. And I'm like, I don't get a tone. I'm trying to tell you how it is, because I know how to do it. I can see it right now. He's like, no, you get a tone. And so I said, well, that's something I can take care of right now. Just dropped the tone and started talking like nothing was wrong. And he was like, had a shock, because he, normally that would keep going, my tone. The tone I don't have. But so can we allow what is? And if we allow what is, we can change it. So the opposite of acceptance is resistance, right? We refuse to allow things to be as they are. We convince ourselves we can control and change everything and enter into conflict, of course. Or we can live with ongoing resentment. That's what happens when you resist. Acceptance is a powerful tool when it comes to our psychological health. This is all according to the Harley Therapy blog still. Research shows that acceptance of negative experiences leads to less mental health issues down the line, and is particularly beneficial with high stress experiences. So it's saying if you have a high stress experience, learn to let that go. So we're going to work on that a little bit today. And then just a caveat about acceptance. Acceptance is not accepting abuse. So this is where acceptance can be used incorrectly. It's not a good thing, obviously. So if we use it as an excuse to stay in an abusive situation, it's not acceptance. It's self-sabotage. Something a little bit different. So accepting the change, embracing it, flowing, going with the flow. We've heard that. We hear that a lot. According to blog Minimalism Made Simple, the more you try to control certain aspects of your life, the more frustrated you'll become. The more we go with the flow, the calmer and happier we are. When we're going with the flow, we learn to become resilient and accept that not everything will go in our favor. Of course, we know that. Plan B, plan A doesn't always work out. We often have to go to plan B, plan C, or plan D. So we know that they're just situations that will pass and they don't last. We just have to go through it, right? And another thing we can do to embrace the change is just be grateful. We can be grateful that every day is a new day, right? Pro basketball player Dwight Howard says, today is a new day. If you were wrong yesterday, you can get it right today. Right? My music teacher in college said, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. If you practice it wrong all the time, you're going to keep doing it wrong. I used to, when I was singing with my sister Stephanie in Atlanta, we'd be rehearsing, and the ending chord would hit, and I would sing just some kind of funky off note just to be fun during practice. Well, I started doing it in performances because it was a habit that I got myself into, singing this wrong funky note, and she'd be like, what are you doing? I'm like, oops, you're right, don't do that during practice, or you'll do it during the performance. But so if you look up quotes about, every day is a new day, so many quotes. So many quotes. But one that I liked is Will Rogers said, never let yesterday use up too much of today. It's a good one. We don't want to get stuck in all the bad things that happen. Every day, this is from Alice Morse Earls, she's an American historian. She says, every day may not be good, but there's something good in every day. So I think we can learn to change our attitude. So the last thing we do is we're learning that we're the ones creating the change. So let's direct that change. And how do we do that? One way we can direct the change is to think more positively, think differently. So according to speaker and author Joseph Ransett, Gandhi did not say, be the change you want to see in the world. Didn't say it. According to this guy, it may or may not be right. But what he says, Gandhi did say, I think you'll like this a little better, Eddie. It's long. We but mirror the world. All tendencies present in the outer world are to be found in the world of our body. If we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change towards him. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change toward him. This is the divine mystery supreme. A wonderful thing it is, and the source of our happiness. We need not wait to see what others do. A little bit longer, but slightly more potent. American comedian Brad Stein says, if the truth conflicts with my belief, I change my beliefs. So it took me many years. The first time I read the words, you are God, I just about cracked because I was going, did I say that out loud? I just about, it was crazy. It just felt my heart went, oh my God, I can't say that I'm God. I was reading the book, Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert Heinlein. So it was very popular in the 70s. I don't know if you've read it. It's an amazing, amazing book. So it's about an individual who was born and raised on Mars. He's a child of scientists that were sent to Mars, obviously science fiction. And so the Martians, all the humans died. He was the only human left. He was raised by Martians. Well, the Martians had a much bigger understanding of the universe and it was kind of basically what Unity teaches, that God is everywhere present, and so we are that. God's everywhere. We're God. The chair is God. The table's God. The floor is God. Everything's God. The grass is God. So this is what the man in Stranger in a Strange Land is teaching. He becomes kind of a messiah. But the greeting was, thou art God. And I was like, wow, I can't say that. And it took me many years. So that was probably early 2000s. And it took me a few years to be able to get to a place where I could go, yes, if God is everywhere and God is everything. I'm inside God. I'm part of God. I am God. And I think that's what Unity teaches, that we appear as God. We are the manifestation of God. The earth, the physicality of the world, is the manifestation of God. Wow. That was a long one. Side note. Sorry, Barb, all these side notes. Things do not grow better. They remain as they are. It is we who grow better by the changes we make in ourselves. That's by Swami Vivekananda.
Kriyananda.
Vivekananda. Yeah, Swami Vivekananda. It's a good one. C.S. Lewis, we know C.S. Lewis wrote The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. He's the one who told me I wasn't a Christian. He told me I was a pantheist, and I went, oh, okay, cool. So C.S. Lewis says you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. So that's beautiful to know. So another way to direct the change is to meditate. According to MayoClinic.org, meditation can give you a sense of calm, peace, and balance that can benefit both your emotional well-being and your overall health. You can also use it to relax and cope with stress by refocusing your attention on something calming. Meditation can help you learn to stay centered and keep inner peace. Excuse me. The line I like is, well, I just read it and now I can't find it. Oh, by refocusing your attention on something calming. So that's something that anybody can do. We can do that instantly. We're going to refocus our attention on something that calms us down. Part of the cue process was when you're in a conflict, what do? Stop, go to your heart space, remember who and what you are, that you're going to get through this conflict. It's just a conflict. It's here to teach me that I am whole. That's what all conflicts are. They're to teach us that we're whole. We're connected. So these benefits don't end when your meditation session ends. This is all still from MayoClinic.org. Meditation can help carry you more calmly through your day, and meditation can help you manage symptoms of certain medical conditions. When you meditate, you may clear away the information overload that builds up every day and contributes to your stress. Meditation might also be useful if you have a medical condition, so especially ones that are worsened by stress, such as anxiety, asthma, cancer, chronic pain, depression, heart disease, high blood pressure, irritable bowel syndrome, sleep problems, easy to say, easy for you to say, tension headaches. Anybody have any of those things ever?
Of course not.
No one's raising their hands, and no one has. Good. How do you guys must meditate all the time?
We're all hopeful for
Awesome, you're all healthy and whole.
Yeah.
So don't judge your meditation skills. I think that's something that we do as people. We get into meditation, and, oh God, I'm so bad at it. I think everybody's bad at it until they practice for a while. And I was bad at it for years and still probably am not the best at it, but I know that meditating helps me. I make sure to do it. I do it about at least 6 days a week. I may miss 1 day a week, but normally I meditate every day. But yes, so don't judge your meditation skills. It may only increase your stress. So if you're trying to meditate and then you're judging how you meditate, you're really kind of defeating the purpose. Meditation takes practice. So that's all from MayoClinic.org. And then the last thing I think we want to do is pray without ceasing. You guys maybe have heard that from 1 Thessalonians 5:17. 1 Thessalonians 5:17 says, pray without ceasing. Doesn't say anything else. Just says pray without ceasing. But if you look at the context, if you go back to 16 and read through 22, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Do not quench the spirit. Do not despise prophecies, but test everything. Hold fast to what is good. So that's all done up in here, holding fast to what is good. So not just pray without ceasing, but being vigilant. A Course in Miracles said, they're talking about the idea of oneness, of our oneness with God. So you must be vigilant to hold oneness in your mind. Because if you let doubt enter, you will lose awareness of its wholeness. So we're the ones who we let doubt enter or we don't. We're the ones. I had a minister who said, You can't always control the thoughts that come into your mind, but you can keep them from making a nest in your hair. Right? So sure, I have some pretty weird thoughts sometimes, but then I can just say, oh, that's a pretty weird thought. My granddaughter was having some trouble. I don't think she'll mind if I share this because we've talked about it a lot, but she's having stress, and she said she had some weird situations like she should stab herself or cut out her, I can't remember. It was something. And I'm like, well, okay, but you're not going to do it, right? It's just a thought. Just let it go and say, oh, that's a crazy thought. We'll let it go. And it's gone, just like that. But acknowledge it. I think the more we try to suppress those kinds of thoughts, that's what happens with people. They try to suppress those thoughts, and then, of course, as Reverend Judy would say, they spurt out. They spurt out, because that's what happens when we get into stressful situations. Healthline says, okay, this is the next one, use affirmations. So, pray without ceasing, be vigilant, and use affirmations. Healthline says, using affirmations may help you feel more relaxed before your interview, whatever. And knowing you're fully prepared can also help you avoid self-sabotaging thoughts or behaviors, potentially interfering with your success. I don't know if that's the last page. There it is. Yeah, well, that's the last page. All right, I guess I did it. I feel like there's one more page that I missed.
Do you want to do the,
No, that's fine. We're good. Okay. That's my talk, you guys. Let's prepare for meditation. So, excuse me.
do you want to do the affirmation or is that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to go and do the affirmation. Sorry, Amy. Thank you. I'm glad Amy knows what she's doing. So here's our affirmation. I'm going to say it, and then we can all say it together. I embrace and create positive change in myself and in the world. And say it with me. I embrace and create positive change in myself and in the world. Thank you. Okay. Now let's prepare for meditation. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to do white stone ceremony. It may maybe a little longer than normal. But it's okay. And Julia left your white stone up here. So what I'd like you to do is, if you can put your white stone on your leg or in your lap, somewhere close, but or you can put it in your hands. But as soon as we're all ready, let's take a nice deep breath. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Or you can just lower your gaze. And another nice deep center breath. And then we're focusing on our heart space. And just feeling the love that's there. Now I want us all to take a moment to think of some things that we regret from this past year. Or the past, any time in the past. Let's just sit with that for just a second. Just feel the thing that we regret or that we feel bad about. Now let's take that feeling and let's wrap it up into a little ball. And we put it in our hand. Just imagine we're putting it in our hand. Just blow it away. Like a bubble. Just blow it away. And it drifts away. And pops. And we send all the regret with it. And we place in its spot the knowledge, the love of the universe that is us. The love that we have for our loved ones, our friends. That is us. We are that love. And now, I want everyone to take just a moment, just quiet our minds. Just think about the new year, all the possibilities. So many different things we can do, and we get to choose. We get to choose how to be. We get to choose how to walk through this new year. And so as we have our stone in our hand, I want us each to let Spirit speak into our hearts a word that will guide us through this next year. Just one word, it could be anything. But it's a word that will guide us through this next year. Let's just take 1 minute and just let Spirit speak to our heart the word that it wants to give us for this year. If you have a word, I invite you to open your eyes and write your word on your stone. If you haven't got a word yet, I invite you to just wait in the Spirit for the word. You'll know when you get the right word. If you have a word, go ahead and write that on your stone. I'd like to invite us all to wiggle our toes, wiggle in our seats, bring ourselves back into this room, back into awareness of today. We're here at Unity of Mesa. Unity of Sun Lakes, not Unity of Mesa. What? We're here. Okay. Let's sing another song. How about if I sing one for you? This is a little song I wrote for White Stone for Unity of Mesa 2 years ago. And it's quite an appropriate song. I really like it, so I would like to sing it for you guys today.
Ready?
Hit it, Amy.
Here we go.
Another day is done. Another week is lost to passing time. Another month is gone. Another year left only in our minds. Surrender to the flow. Another sacred step toward journey's end. We can't make time go slow. The only thing to do is call it friend. And there's a new dawn, we get a new name, a white stone. We get to speak the word, create our world, rejoicing as we do. So grateful we can say we have today.
Thanks.
The moment didn't last. We watched as all the feelings flew away. The minutes quickly passed. We hoped that this time one or two would stay. We couldn't do it all. We only saw a dream or two come true. We're still standing tall. We know we did the best that we could do. And there's a new dawn, we get a new name, a what's going on. We get to speak the word, create our world, rejoicing as we sing. So grateful we can say we have today. We've all had our regrets, things we said, things we didn't say. But whatever it is, all we didn't get to do, that was yesterday. We have today. There's a new dawn, we get a new name. What's going on? We get to speak the word, create our world, rejoicing on the way. So grateful we can say we have today. So grateful we can say we have today.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
Is it on?
Testing, 1, 2,
It's on.
3.
Okay, you're just a little.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Turn it up, Amy.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay.
One more.
I don't know.
I'm turning
I
both
don't
of
know.
them up.
I'm here. I don't know if it's working, but there we go.
Just speak up.
Okay, it is time to have our offering blessing. We can give online at unityofsunlakes.org. Where there's a basket in the back, you can put your donations back there. And we tithe as a church 10% of what we make per month. And we would like suggestions on places to donate to. So we've got a lot going on, and just a lot of people that have something in their heart, that a place that they'd like to donate. So let Reverend Jeannie know, or Dennis, or myself, or anybody. And we'll get it taken care of. So let's do our offering blessing. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all I circulate. I am so blessed. Thank you, God. Okay.
I have decided to live abundantly. I have decided to live in joy. I have decided to live in peace. I have decided to live in love. Let's sing that again. Go back. I have decided to live abundantly. I have decided to live in joy. I have decided to live in peace. I have decided to live in love. I gotta save my life, changed a lot the day I rearranged my thoughts. I got more love, joy, and peace. Now I'm thinking thankfully. I have decided to live intentionally. I have decided to live in truth. I have decided to live in freedom. I have decided to live in strength. I gotta save my life, changed a lot the day I rearranged my thoughts. I found more truth, freedom, and strength. Now I'm thinking thankfully. I close my eyes and look inside. I realize my heart's my God. I have decided to live abundantly. I have decided live in joy. I have decided to live in peace. I have decided to live in love. I have decided to live in love. One more time. I have decided to live in love.
Thank you. Now we're going to say our offering gratitude. We give thanks for these many blessings of today and know they are but a symbol of the inexhaustible substance of the universe. I give thanks that 10 times this much or more is now on its way to me and quickly manifests in perfect ways. Okay, now I don't have a prayer partner for today. I could put that hat on, but I don't really want to right now. Dennis said he will do that. Thank you, Dennis.
Someone else wants to?
He'll be back here in the corner if you would like some personal prayers. And we have our prayer group on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock, and it's through Zoom. I send out an email every week so you can connect that way. And we have the Reiki's group at 9:30 on Tuesdays from A2, Cottonwood Country Club. Talk to Betty if you'd like to be, and also on Zoom as well. Oh, pardon me?
No, well, yes, we do.
Yes, okay. Okay, oh, we have all that good stuff. And we have sign-up sheets in the back for meditation, opening prayer, flowers. For January and February, please fill up those pages so that Reverend Jeannie doesn't have to do it all. So, thank you, or me.
Do you have anything about Explorers Report? Do you have
I'll get
anything
it.
to say about
I'll get
the
it, Amy.
Explorers
I'll get it.
Okay, you got that. Okay.
I will. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Okay, so, okay, you had other ones.
We have
This is the
Matthew.
first page? Okay.
This is going.
And that's the second one, okay. Well, Betty, do you have something to say about the Explorers group?
Oh,
Are we planning on,
There's a hand over there.
yes, Kay?
okay.
I just want you all to look in the newspaper in this flash and see a picture of us on our Explorers last meeting in November when we went to the Veterans,
It's
the
beautiful.
Hubert Museum.
Yeah, I
They had
saw
the
it.
veterans.
Yay.
Oh, okay, the Herd Museum? Okay. There's a picture in the paper, The Splash, with the article that Kay Davis does. She does a fabulous job every month. She's been doing it since I've been here, 13 years or more. And I haven't seen anybody else's name on there, so she's done a fabulous job. Thank you, Kay.
Well, we are grateful for her, but in the picture, mine was the only face that wasn't, all you saw of me was the arm. Everybody else was a whole body.
But that's your.
Sorry about that.
I didn't notice when I saw the picture.
Odie, you have something?
It was sad.
I do. I want to thank,
Do I really need it?
Well, yeah.
I would like to thank everybody in the prayer group. Now, Wednesdays at 10 o'clock is just not possible for me, but I always pray for every name that you put up there. We had put a name up, a dear friend, Chuck, and his last name's going out of my head, but his band plays a lot over in at the bar. I can't even remember the bar's name now. We had asked for prayers for him. He came very close to losing his leg. He had a massive infection, and actually they weren't even sure that he was going to make it. And so I just want to thank everybody. I don't think we ever find out the results sometimes of our prayers. And it would be nice to know he has made a full recovery. He was scheduled to play last night for New Year's Eve. We didn't know if he was going to make it, but he was there. He wasn't standing, he was sitting, but his recovery is miraculous. His wife's church, all of them were praying, as well as the churches of all the members of the band. When you have that much prayer, I mean, it just gives you goosebumps. Nobody can say no to that much prayer. And so I just want to thank everybody for that.
How do we enter if we have someone that needs
There's a prayer box in the back,
That's where I put it.
and you can put it in there, but make sure I get it, because I don't always look at, I mean, I try to look in it, but
Right, okay,
Um,
good,
and also just email me or the Unity email.
right.
Is Betty gonna talk about the Explorers? Betty?
She didn't have anything to say. And we also send those to the Silent Unity. So for 30 days, they pray for the same people that are on our list. I do a whole list for them and shoot it up for them, so many people. Okay, we did the prayer team, we did the Reiki group. Musician next week is Amy McLaughlin. Did you know that?
I did know that.
And I want to thank Dennis and Amy for being here to help set up everything, and
Yeah.
Diane Cooper for doing the money count, and everybody that brings people,
And you.
and me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
thank you. And let's see what else we have. We have.
I just want to say a couple
Okay,
things.
Laura, what?
Well, Dennis is
Dennis
gonna.
is gonna
Yes,
say.
so can you go back one slide? So we have a sign up for Crochet and Knitting Club. There's a few people that signed up. If
Quite a
you
few.
have not signed up, then please do so. So we will have a little meeting after service on the 15th. So 2 weeks from today, I have a little meeting to decide when and where to meet. And then can you go to the next slide? And then I will be teaching a prosperity class. So this is a Unity SEE class, so you can take it for credit. If you don't take it for credit, you can just audit it. But it is going to be $75 a person. If you audit it, it's still $75. If you take it for credit, you have to pay me $75, and then you have to pay Unity another $45 to get the credit, so, but it's a prosperity class, so stretch. It's going to be a good class. It is a Unity SEE class, so I want to invite you all to that. And I will remember the sign-up sheet.
Okay,
I
thank you.
will.
Just or let me know and I'll get one
Okay.
out for you. Okay, we're gonna do
The song.
I'm sorry, what?
The song first?
We're going to do the song.
Fire protection? Okay.
Oh, the song, okay,
Yes.
we'll let Dennis sing that.
All right, you guys know this one. If you want to join in, feel like standing up and singing the prayer for protection with me. The light of God surrounds me. I am the light. The love of God enfolds me. I am the love. The power of God protects me. I am the power. The presence of God watches over me. I am the presence wherever we are. God is. The light of God surrounds us. We are the light. The love of God enfolds us. We are the love. The power of God protects us. We are the power. The presence of God watches over us. We are the presence wherever we are. God is, and all is well. Amen. And now let's say our affirmation to close. I embrace and create positive change in myself and in the world.
Today is Matthew's Crossing Donation Day, and the box is in the back. Thank you. Have a wonderful week.
Hey, I'm gonna